And now it's the next day. Woo! I'm getting back on trail. I have a ride coming in a half an hour, 40 minutes. I have to go back to Joe's I left one sock there. But it's like a darn tough, like I kind of need it. So I feel bad for my ride. I'm going to try to ask very nicely, very politely if he's willing to take a 10-15 minute detour to Joe's before dropping me at trail. Dylan just left to get his ride to LA to go to the airport to go home for a wedding for a week. So I probably won't see him again on this hike. Maybe I will, who knows, but like likely not, because he'll be a week behind. But it's been really great. We were just talking about how it's been really great getting to know each other, hiking together, stuff like that. He's really an awesome guy. So that's like a little bit sad, but there are so many people out there, so you know, it's mildly sad, and I'll miss him. But I think, you know, the rest of our hikes will both go well, and there are so many more people to meet and hang out with. But yeah, I'm waiting for my ride. A guy named Jim who picked me up while I was walking to the bakery yesterday, and then offered a ride back to trail today, which was awesome. And then gonna get driven to Joe's so that I can pick up my missing sock. And then actually to trail and the steep climb out of Tehachapi and whatever else the day has in store for me. The 17-mile water carry. So, and the heavy food bag. Lots of fun ahead. It'll be good though. It's fine. Okay, I'm at the trailhead. I got my sock, and I need to start this climb. I've got like 3.5 liters. No, I've got a little over 4 liters of water. This is a 17-mile carry, so probably not a little, but I want to carry it for a little while until I know that I have enough. And I've got 6 or 7 days of food. So my pack is crazy heavy, but we're gonna rock this stuff out. We're gonna rock this out. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Anyway, all right. Also, Jim, who gave me a ride first to the German bakery, that's actually where I met him, was I was walking to the German bakery and he pulled over and asked me if I needed a ride, and then offered to give me a ride this morning back to trail. He was super cool. It was fun chatting with him, and he's a real one. I asked him if he needed gas money, and he said, "No, you're a 2021 AT thru hiker. Like, we're cool," which was nice. He also thru hiked the AT in 2021, so we bonded over that a bit. And like, I'm always more than willing to give people a gas money or like tip people who've offered to drive me somewhere. But it's nice when people are like, no, like, you shouldn't. I'm also always willing to save money. Also, I just wanted to yap about how much that town stay was needed. It is so nice that my clothes feel soft again. I hadn't showered or done laundry since Wrightwood, like 200 miles ago. And like, that's okay, but that's like a little on the long end. My shorts were like stiff from just like the sweat and dirt in them. And I did sink laundry a couple times, but that's like nothing compared to a real laundry machine. So between like actually doing shower and laundry and tons of food in town and stuff like that, but also having the hotel room the second night was really nice to have it be a little more chill, just me and someone else, instead of like, you know, I feel like anywhere else I've stayed, it's been like 4 or 5 people minimum, which is not crazy, but still it's nice to have it be a little calmer and a little quieter. So yeah, that was really good. I'm feeling decent being back on trail, but that was nice. Okay, I am basically at the top of the hill. There's still some up and down, and gonna be another climb today, but the other climb is shorter and more gradual. That climb was honestly not too bad. It was long and sustained, but I feel like I was worried about it because my pack is crazy heavy right now because I got way too much food, and it's a 17-mile water carry out of Tehachapi. But I feel like the heavy pack
also having legs that are fresh from a zero kind of like even each other out, and then the climbs are just like normal, medium, bad, but not like actually horrible. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. It's about 11 a.m. And I've gone 6.5 miles. I started at like 9. So I'll go another hour and a half, have lunch, get up, get to the water source. Just see how I'm feeling today. Mileage wise, I have so much food that I'm not super worried about it, even though it is a ways to Kennedy Meadows. And also, since like Dylan and I parted ways, I don't have, although I was clearly, I was very much choosing to stay with him, and that was totally fine and good, but I don't really have as much of a care about when I get where. A lot of people I know are behind me, a couple are in front of me, some are around me, so either way. So we're on this dirt road for the next 4 or so miles, which is not even a side adventure. It's literally just the trail this time. But makes it cruisier. I've got a couple miles to go, and then lunch. Okay, lunch today. I have my drink, which is blackberry lemonade mixed with black cherry caffeinated Mio. I had some like Cheetos and chips, and then I have my wraps, which today are kind of fancy. I packed out the rest of the rotisserie chicken, so I feel like that elevates everything. And I have this like weird pickled mustard that I got because Walmart, plus mayo plus cheese in the wraps. And I'm not putting chips in the wrap this time because that feels like sacrilege with the, I don't know, the chicken making it fancy. And then I'm gonna eat some other random things, honestly, just in the name of lightening my pack weight a bit. But the chicken is so good. But yeah, I'm gonna hang out here for an hour for lunch, and then it's 6 miles to the water source, and then I'll probably go 4 more for like a 20 or so. It's another long water carry after this water source, which is annoying, but that's okay. We're still not out of windmill land yet, it seems. We just got water at the spring. The next stretch is another 20-mile carry, plus I'm like camping in the middle of it. So I like cameled up and like started rehydrating my dinner. And then on top of that, got 5 liters, figuring drink 1 or 2 tonight, have at least 3, possibly a little more for 15 or 16 miles tomorrow, which should work out pretty nicely. I can pretty easily do 1 liter per 5 miles. So, yeah, and now I've only got 4 miles that's like flat and then downhill to the campsite. Apparently the campsite is by some windmills, which could be cool. Or windy and loud. We'll find out. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm doing pretty well, other than heavy pack, but it's okay. The shade is really weird here because we're like in the shadow of that windmill, but it's kind of cool to see. It's just odd. Chicken ramen with actual chicken is so good. And this is where I'm hiking. It's just kind of right off from the trail. The windmills are over there, so it'll definitely be an earplugs night, but we're here for the day. 20-ish, 21-ish today, 23 tomorrow.